Well, good morning, everyone. How are you today? My name is Dave Bailey, and I'm the Director of Security Services at CynergisTek, and I'm really excited to talk about one of the divisions of our company, Redspin, and all the exciting things that are going on at Redspin, and certainly a topic that's really just new and exciting to the world of cybersecurity, to the world of certainly the defense industry, and all of the suppliers that do business for the Department of Defense. I've got here with me today two individuals, both just really engaged in the CMMC process, and we're here today to talk about the overall, what is CMMC? So, discussion today is going to be, what is it? What does CMMC mean? How important it is to the defense industry, and then really where Redspin is uniquely positioned. And one of that aspects of how positioned we really are in the marketplace is we just received some very exciting news, and we've been planning for this for a while. But before I get a chance to introduce Tony to you all, Tony's going to tell us about some of that exciting news that was just announced here for Redspin.
All right. Hi, I'm Tony Buenger. I'm with Redspin. I'm a certified provisional assessor here at Redspin, and some exciting news is that we are one of the first 20 certified C3PAOs for CMMC. So we're very excited about that opportunity to help secure the defense industrial base.
Yeah, Tony, and in the world of acronyms, for those that may not, what does it mean to be a C3PAO?
A C3PAO is, if you're familiar with the FedRAMP program, they have their C3PAO, and what that means is a certified third-party assessment organization. So what happened when CMMC came on board, was formed, the CMMC accreditation body formed what's called the C3PAOs to model alongside the FedRAMP program. So when you hear C3PAO, I know it sounds like Star Wars, and there's probably going to be an R2D2 coming down the road because the DoD loves acronyms. Sure. You'll understand that the C3PAO, they're certified to conduct formal CMMC assessments on third-party contractors.
That's great. Yeah, no, we're really excited at Redspin with this news, because we've been paying attention to this for a while, and just a little, just a short background. CynergisTek has been around for many years, and we're deep into the cybersecurity and privacy space. We know how to do assessments in the regulated industries. We have a big presence in healthcare. Many other industries as well when it comes to understanding assessments, understanding what needs to be done from a cybersecurity and privacy perspective. And a few years back, we had the opportunity, as part of our growth, was to partner, and under an acquisition, the Redspin family came a part of the CynergisTek family. So with that brought another breadth of just cybersecurity experience in assessments and offensive security, as well as just overall risk assessments in anything that's regulated. So most of us, both in Redspin and in CTech, come with years and years of either military backgrounds, Department of Defense backgrounds, other industries, as finance industry, energy. So a lot of us have, this is the world we have lived in, and when the announcement came out about this requirement for any supplier that was doing business with the federal government, it was just such an easy spot for us to really say, hey, this is where we want to be able to provide the great services that Redspin was doing, and extend this into the CMMC space. So we're really excited about that. And with that said, I also have another individual with us today, Robert Teague. And Robert, pleasure to have you here and talk about you, and as well as CMMC. So once again, welcome to have you here, Robert.
Thank you.
So tell us a little about yourself, Robert.
Well, as you can see, I was in the military, United States Army, for 31 years, retired, and then joined Redspin. where now I'm a registered practitioner for the team. It's all provisional, obviously, because CMC is still growing, but mainly Tony's assistant for Redspin, help him do the assessments and all that kind of stuff.
That's great. Hey, well, so we've thrown out a lot of acronyms. We've thrown out the CMMC, we've thrown out C3PAO. So, all this is really about so we can start to have this dialogue with the industry. And so really what I want to say is, what really is CMMC, Tony? What is it and why are we doing it?
Sure. CMMC is an extension of the program that was started in 2017, which is not that long ago, where defense contractors were required to conduct a self-assessment based on the NIST SP 800-171. Well, what the industry or what the DoD has noted was that the contractors were not following through on those self-assessments and that they were very, very hollow, and they really didn't have much meaning to them. What the requirement was provide an SSP and a POAM, plan of action and milestones and a system security plan to the DoD, but it was looking like they really was hollow. And we're seeing now that the adversaries are really targeting the defense supply chain. It's a very lucrative target. And so now the DoD has taken upon themselves to build the CMMC framework with a model that assures that, or attempts to ensure that the defense contractors are taking cybersecurity seriously. So as of 2019, the CMMC accreditation body, known as the CMMC AB, was formed to set up a third-party assessment capability. And that's where you start hearing about the C3PAOs, the Provisional Assessor, which I am one of the first 100, to where we will provide third-party certification assessments for these third-party contractors. So basically what we're all seeing, and if you look at the SolarWinds attack, which affected 18,000 businesses, entities, you can be rest assured that many of those are probably third-party contractors that probably have been infiltrated, and that's a very large concern because the defense supply chain is very target rich. New weapon systems, new IT technologies, very advanced research going on, and the threat agents are active today. They are actively succeeding, as we're seeing in the news. And the DoD realized that something needed to be done to ensure that the third-party contractors are taking this threat very seriously and securing at least their portion of the overall defense supply chain.
Yeah, no, Tony, you bring up certainly some really good points. I mean, I don't think anyone can get by today without seeing the gravity of what has taken place. I know many of us still have friends and partnerships and coworkers and colleagues that have a close tie to not only the federal government but some of these large firms and areas that were impacted, and I know that beyond the headlines, this was a real impact. It wasn't just a narrative being played, and I think that knowing where the accreditation body has established itself, has put forth these requirements. I'm excited to know that we can help along that journey and hopefully get in front of and provide provide due diligence, provide a really good framework that not only just says someone is secure, but put some teeth behind it, puts an overall certification emphasis behind it. So